What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Dennis down here at Bruce Rossmeyer's Daytona Harley Davidson with the used bike spotlight. And guys, check out what I got for you today. Oh yeah, it's Screaming Eagle time on the CVO spotlight. That's right, guys. You're looking at a 2018 Harley Davidson Screaming Eagle Roadglide CVO, Custom Vehicle Operations. So you know CVO is going to have all the good stuff from it from the factory already on it, and this one's got a couple of hidden gems that you don't see right off the get-go either. So let's go check out this little hot rod CVO, shall we? Now, of course, the main thing whenever you're dealing with a CVO is always going to be the fact that it's a custom vehicle, okay? And it comes that way from the motor company, all right? The best part about those bikes is they've got the value in them, okay? You've already got all the good accessories. You've got a good premium paint finish on here. Already the upgraded on all the grips, chrome control housings, the digital, the upgraded stereo systems. I mean, everything's there, even right down through the floorboards. You've got the big 117 cubic inch motor, but instead of having the normal powder coating that you have on a standard one, these have even got a little bit of a flake to them. So again, a lot more attention to detail paid on these bikes. You know, custom rims, chrome front ends. I mean, everything is already there. It's already stock, so it's already ingrained in the VIN number. Yeah, and then, well, you know, we mentioned the 117 cubic inch motor. That's an impressive piece in itself. Well, let me show you. Now, the CVO's got 117 cubic inch motor, 117 cubic inches. We're talking 1920 cc's, okay, on this massive powertrain. All right, now the Milwaukee 8 has got 4 valves per head, 2 plugs per head, which is a little bit different from what you've seen on the twin cams. You've got a single cam on this one as opposed to the twin cam, which is weird. The twin cam motor was really the only motor from Harley that they've ever really done with a twin cam system. So technically, we're really going back to our roots here. The 117 makes amazing horsepower on it too. I mean, you're talking 124 foot-pounds of torque coming out of this thing, and that's also got 112 horsepower to the rear wheel. Now that's at 3,400 RPMs, and that's pretty much by every standard magazine out there. I did a little bit of Google search and, you know, all that kind of stuff before I came over here and get on camera. I try not to look like a complete moron whenever I'm here, but I mean, you know, technology can only do so much. I mean, talking about the standard parts on the bike is always really impressive because you're dealing with a Screaming Eagle. So, I mean, you've always got the best of everything. But I mentioned at the beginning of this video, there were some good hidden treasures about this machine. Now, I mentioned the horsepower, I mentioned the torque, and you know beyond the shadow of a doubt that this is absolutely a beast. Now, being a Roadglide, you've got long-term comfort, long-haul comfort on the bike, so that way you can go anywhere in the world that you want to go. But a lot of times people like to take these baggers and turn them into sleepers. And there's a couple of things here that make me think that somebody tried to get a little bit of extra power out of the big power bike. Let me show you what I mean. Right here, okay? That's the transmission cover, right? But if you look closely, let's see if I can get it in there for you. You see where it says right there? Baker Grudge Box? That's right, Grudge Box. Google that. You know what that is? That means somebody went ahead and they got into the transmission there. I mean, if you're going to use parts from to put into a transmission, I'd say probably Baker's going to be one of the best companies out there. And the Grudge Box is something that's going to give you a lot more aggressive gearing. So, you know, that that over 100 horsepower, I think it was like 112 horsepower to the rear wheel, that's going to be probably increased when you get to the gearing with the Baker system on it. I mean, I wish I had the time and the money and the availability to just go ahead and dyno this thing for, you know, grins and giggles. But unfortunately, well, you know, that's not what they pay me for. And dear God, if they let me in a dyno machine, there'd probably be a fire. But, you know, only imagine that. But there's something else that most people aren't going to notice. See this here? Nothing basic, right? Just a regular old exhaust system. 2-into-1 pipe, actually. You know, 2-into-1. Ah, wait a minute. You're seeing what I'm saying now, aren't you? 2-into-1. But let me show you this. So, 2-into-1 exhaust, right? There's your exit pipe. But the CVO's got this really nice cutout, okay, where the saddlebags and the LED lights and all that kind of stuff come into play. But what's that? Why in the world are there 2 pipes back here on a 2-into-1 exhaust system? Interesting. Maybe. I know. You're like, there he is on the floor again. But this time it's sort of important. I've got something to show you. Sometimes what people will do is they'll hang what's called a dummy pipe. See this here? That's the back end of the 2-into-1. This is a crossover. Okay, see that crossover system right there? You notice? It doesn't connect. Okay, somebody went through the time and the effort okay, to put a whole secondary pipe on this machine that is strictly ornamental. Why would they do all that, you say? Why in the world would somebody go through all the time and the expense to put a 2-in-1 exhaust system and then hang a secondary dummy pipe on there? Plain and simple. Added power. 2-in-1 is always going to give you a better roll-on power, especially out on the highway. So you take the gearing into consideration, all right, 117 cubic inch motor into consideration, then you take the 2-in-1 exhaust system into consideration. I'm saying, guys, I think we got a sleeper here. Guys, a quick recap here. We're looking at a 2018, all right, Harley-Davidson CVO Roadglide with a lot of nice sleeper modifications. 2-in-1 exhaust with a secondary dummy pipe hanging. You've got that Baker transmission upgrade, which is definitely going to give it a little bit more oomph up in there. And of course, you've got the wild stereo system, the custom paint, all the chrome accessories, the chrome wheels, and all the bells, all the whistles, and all the goodies that you're going to see typically on a CVO. Now, one of the cool things about this bike, guys, is it's only got 1,349 miles. That's right, 1,349 miles for $39,985. Right, $39,985, and you're going to have less than 1,500 miles on a 2018 CVO that is just going to be a lot of fun to ride. I mean, that's the best way to put whenever you got something that's going to be an absolute beast, right? It's a lot of fun to ride. Guys, bikes like this don't last. Biketoberfest is right around the corner, so you know it's going to go quick, so give me a call. Phone number here is 386-671-7100. Ask for your boy Dennis when they answer the phone, or hit me up via email at dpiles@brhd.com, or just walk in the door. Come on in and see me for Bike Week, Biketoberfest, or just because it's a Monday. I'm usually here. Just walk in front door and tell them, say, hey, I want to see that boy Dennis. They'll tell me you're here, or put you in my direction. Brother, we'll find you something to ride. Till then, we'll see you guys on the road.